now.
Yes. Tegan.
What is this, a business meeting?
Hey, Twin 2. Got a name? Sara?
Tegan and Sara? Doesn't even rhyme. Your parents blew it.
We're at this new school where we don't know anyone, and she won't even talk to me.
A little space isn't necessarily a bad thing.
We used to be really tight, and then over the summer, she totally disappeared.
Whether you like it or not, you're stuck with each other. So you gotta find a way to get along.
What was it like seeing someone play you at 15 on camera?
I mean, it was very cool. It was surreal. It was easy at times to forget that they were playing us because I think they bring their own essence to the show. You know, this is not a biopic. No one's like imitating us. So, you know, they brought their own energy and essence to the show. And Clea and Laura, who wrote the show, did a great job of taking our story from the book and then making it a more universal story. So I was able to detach and just watch. And I think they put on beautiful performances. The whole cast is incredible.
I actually just loved seeing twins on screen. I've never seen twins depicted in a way that I related to and connected to. Usually it's like something goofy or they're mind readers or I don't know, silly stuff, you know? And this was serious and sometimes I would feel like really emotional actually watching them on screen, you know, just it's beautiful. Their performances are beautiful.
And being twins and sisters, you know, we have fights. How was that process, writing and creating that? I mean, music is one thing, but now we're talking about TV.
You know, there's so many more people involved in this than what we do, and in some ways there's more buffers and opportunities to sort of like break tension, whereas when Tegan and I are making music, sometimes we're the only two people in the room. So I actually found the tension with making the show a lot less than making an album. Yeah.
Would you say the same?
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, look, you know, I think that there's a lot of conflict that comes in making things, you know. There's a lot that collaborating can often be hard. I think Sara and I are really naturally good at collaborating, but I think we're good at collaborating because we know that sometimes you've got to butt heads. You've got to fight for what you believe in, you know. And I think this show had mostly just incredible moments. There were so many collaborations happening across the board, so many wonderful people, a lot of women, you know, making this show, and it was an incredible and inspiring experience to watch them working together.
And such incredible topics you guys are touching that don't often get a lot of attention. I mean, how important was it for you to get these messages out?
I mean, I think that's ultimately what made us want to write the book was, you know, it's one thing to tell our story now as adults who've been successful and who have a long history, a big Wikipedia page to talk about. But, you know, for us, a seminal part of that journey started in high school. And part of that is being young and female and queer. And we really wanted to tell that in our own words, to now see that expand out further. We're extremely grateful, really grateful.
Yeah. Well, before you go, favorite high school song? It has to be 90s because we're in the 90s.
Yeah, of course. I mean, in high school, one of my favorite songs was definitely Today by the Smashing Pumpkins.
On my way here, I posted a story in the back of the car, and I used Linger by the Cranberries.
Oh,
was that really one of your favorite songs?
Well, I love the Cranberries, and I love that song, and I love it specifically because I think we fell in love with the Cranberries because of My So-Called Life, which is our favorite TV show.
Yeah.
And so I'm tying it all together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love. Yes. Good choices.
I'm Tegan.
I'm Sara,
We're Tegan and Sara.
and you've just been buzzed.